guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I just want to be here today to give you a message from Spirit for June 2021. We're going to use the Postcard from Spirit Oracle today as a bunch of other cards and some tarot to bring some messages just as an overall general message for the month of June for anyone who's watching on what Spirit would like you to know. The individual zodiacs will be coming. I do promise this month we're going to get them done. My kids are finishing up homeschool this month, so it's kind of been hectic. It's kind of been a challenge to find time to do the readings, but I promise you guys I will get them out there. This is just a little bit of a tidbit until your readings come out. So for all my subscribers, I just want to say thank you so much for being here. You guys mean the world to me. I love you, love you, love you from the bottom of my heart, truly. So if you are here and you're a subscriber, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're new, welcome to my channel. If you feel like it resonates and you feel like you'd like to see more, please hit subscribe. Join the journey with me. Let me encounter your energy more often. I'd love to have you along this ride. So keep in mind this is general. Take what you feel resonates for you and disregard the rest. Go about your day, but know that no matter what messages do come through today, it's still up to you and your active free will, the choices you make and the steps you take in your worlds, to how you overcome your challenges is what I'm hearing as well, and how you get whatever fulfillment it is you'd like to see in your world. And that is personal freedom. That is personal power, because our power to do, that lies at the tips of our fingers and at the soles of our feet, my friends. So don't forget the power that you have within yourself. Before I get started, I'm just going to ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, as well as my team of light, and any of your spirit guides as well as my guides who would like to be here for the highest good of the entire collective. I'll ask them to join us now. And I'm going to ask these guides to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself this reading, and any of you who would ask for it, to use me as the cleanest, clearest channel possible, maybe with the cleanest language, for the most far-reaching of you guys, but for the highest good of the messages, for the highest good of all of us watching. I'm going to start off first with a postcard from Spirit today. Spirit was really adamant that I show you guys some lava stone. This would help with, I heard, releasing tension, releasing a little bit of anger as well. I heard like a bit more self-control. Here I have some pink moonstone. This is definitely going to help, I heard, attach you to the moon, but connect with those lunar energies, as well as connect with your femininity inside, your intuition. Also, we are in Gemini season. We are also in Mercury retrograde right now, so you may actually have a lot of different misunderstandings or communication issues happening. Just go with it is what I'm hearing. Take a deep breath, make sure that you're working things out together in a harmonious and, what's the word? Cooperative way. But for some of you, pink moonstone may be really, really healing. They also wanted me to show you jade and the dog totem. There's actually more jade here, so I have two different colors of jade with me, and we also have yellow calcite. So I feel like right now, especially with what those stones were picked, and then I have another piece here. It's not emerald. I can't remember the name of this gorgeous piece, but also green. I feel like there's a lot going on with the heart chakra. They want me to show you the fluorite too. It has purplies and blue here, but calming and healing. And I think some of you guys, there may be something that's going on with the heart that has caused some imbalances within our own, I heard, social structures, or with our own understanding of ourselves. And this is a place where it's time to really transmute those energies, to really work through any anger that may be residual or residing within you, to release all holds or attachments to any of that anger that you have. And I heard, finish off this Mercury retrograde strong, realizing that whatever's happened in the past, it was here for a reason. There was lessons for it, and whatever you do, Spirit's like, what we want you to do is to come out stronger here. I'm going to get into these cards now, but there was a little bit of a channeled message for someone, and they were pretty quick to bring some messages. So I'll check the bottom of the deck after. Actually, I'll just take it out now. So the bottom here, and let's see what messages Spirit brought to us today. So the first one is this key, and I'm going to go out on a limb, but first say that I think you guys know within your heart you hold the key to your success. Some of us, this may be just working past something that we've held on to dearly that no longer serves us. Could be a lot of different things. Let's see what they have to say. Dearest you, going the extra mile to achieve your dreams and putting in some overtime will reap big rewards. Now is the time for you to act, to stir up some energy and put those plans into action. There are many windows of opportunity that open but close quickly when we don't take the risk and go for it. Today, be confident that your hard work will pay off, and you'll feel that satisfaction and fulfillment of reaching your desired outcome. It might turn out even better than you expected. Isn't that amazing? Remember, however much work you're willing to put in, we will match you tenfold on our end. Everyone over here is rooting for you to win the game of life, so just do it. Loving you so much. Guys, if there's something you've been putting off for a rainy day or putting off for a time when you think you have more time or you're more ready, Spirit's like, no, now's the time, right? You're ready. Take that plunge. If a door of opportunity opens or a window of opportunity opens, if you feel it's yours, grab it, because it may not be here forever. That's what Spirit's saying in that card. So the next one we have here is an angel blasting her trumpet, saying, dearest you, there are times you get lost but refuse to see your part in things. Happens to everyone. Something feels familiar but sort of off. If you're feeling confused, it's best to throw away that map you're using, which only lets you navigate based on your past experiences. That isn't what you need right now. Instead, take a deep breath and open to the truth. A desire to stay in denial means that part of you doesn't want to be responsible for the pattern that's shown up in your life. Yes, this is the right time to wake up and start again. By the way, you will always get another chance. You have unlimited chances to start again. Absolutely correct. Every single day, every single second, we can change the course of direction. It does not matter how long we've been walking that same path. We can turn around and go, you know what? It's leading me nowhere, or it's going to places I no longer want to go. I can turn around, I can redirect this, change the map, change the navigation system, my friends. So it says here, we love you so much. We really do. Be gentle with yourself. Coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by super bright yellow lights, or super bright lights. Allow your eyes to adjust. Carry on, special one. A beautiful life awaits. Loving you so much. And this is one of the things that before we can really get past any roadblocks that are put in our way, if you guys ever heard that owning our own bullshit is one of the strongest things that we can do, totally true. Because when we realize what we're doing to hold us back, we're able to then take that roadblock off the map and travel that road. So for some of you, it may just be really coming into alignment with who you are, forgiving the situations from the past, and realizing that that map from the past no longer is relevant because you're not going there. You're going forward. And we're always wanting to move forward on this journey of life. So the last one that I have here is a mermaid, and it says, you're magic. My friends, don't forget the magic within you. Dear you are in such good shape right now that we're all doing a happy dance. In this moment, you have the power to make a choice to get with Spirit and co-create a miracle. You may wonder, where is all this going? But if you want to manifest your desires for the highest good, you need to stay focused on the now. All power is in the present moment. Ask yourself, what are your dominant thoughts now? What beliefs are you motivated by? Do you have clarity right now? How is your conscious contact with the divine? Are you plugged in, or are you trying to do life all by your small self? Get rid of negative energy now. Resentments, be gone. Forgiveness and love, enter please. You can do your life beautifully and create your most powerful future right now, right here, in this moment. Aren't you thrilled to know you have a huge cheering section over here? Loving you always. And honestly, I'm cheering for you guys too. It all takes amazing strength for us to reach our goals, to change our behaviors, and to stay committed to ourselves every single day. And you guys got this, okay? So the last card that was on the bottom is a giant hug, as that last message from Spirit that they do love you, that like Spirit has said in the previous cards, whatever energy you put into going after your desires, they're going to match tenfold. And what is for you is for you. It's not going to disappear. But if there's a window of opportunity that arises, this is the time to get out of that place of fear, to get out of that place of self-doubt and say, you know what, damn it, I'm worth it. I'm able to do this, and I'm going to go for it. So the last message Spirit wants me to bring from this oracle is, dearest you, did you know that when you stop fighting and accept everything exactly as it is right now, miracles start to happen? There is a freedom in this kind of radical acceptance. Let go of unrealistic expectations and see things as they really are, not how you'd like them to be. You'll be surprised at how everything seems to just fall into place. When you refuse to accept things, life gets messy. You act messy and your world stays in chaos, tension, and disarray. But don't try to force a change or manipulate circumstances. Instead, learn about what is in front of you and face it with your eyes fully open. Then you can decide stay or go, sink or swim, move or stay still. Acceptance is the key to freedom and opens the door to the real opportunities waiting to be discovered. Set yourself and others free. Loving you so much, always and forever. My friends, acceptance, radical acceptance really is the key. And what is radical acceptance? It's saying that no matter what is happening in the world around me, I'm accepting of what is happening. I'm accepting of the past. I'm accepting in my own place in things. And I'm accepting that it's going to take me and my world to move on positively and forward. So I'm going to bring an oracle message before I get into the tarot. This is a really old deck. It was the first deck I ever got. It is the Healing with the Angels Oracle. And let's see just one point of clarification, please, for anyone watching. What would the angels like you to know regarding this change or this radical acceptance? Because I really do think that the past is in the past and it's going to stay there, right? Answered prayers on the bottom of the deck, and I think that's important to remember, that your prayers are being answered, your prayers are being heard. They may not be being answered in the way that you thought they would, but maybe it's because we're using that old outdated roadmap and we're not actually hearing what's being said, or we're not actually listening to those little nudges where spirit or our internal self, our higher self, is trying to push us. Now's the time to really open up our ears and to listen, and to know that if we want something bad enough, if we are determined to go after it and strive for it, the universe is going to work with us. We have trust here. There are body care, forgiveness, and trust were in the reverse. Normally I wouldn't read these in the reverse. Nature and meditation are in the upright. Excuse me. How I'm feeling about this is there is maybe some blocks in the way that maybe in the past we've taken care of our bodies. How we fed ourselves, did we exercise, were we too focused on the size of our body. Some of us don't like our weight. So regardless of whether you're big or you're small, you're tall or you're short or whatever it is, there's a lot of places in our worlds where we get a little bit self-conscious because our self-confidence may have been knocked down in the past by other people, by situations and circumstance. Maybe we have not allowed ourselves to treat our bodies in the best ways. And this is the point where maybe we didn't trust ourselves and we're holding on to something that needs to be forgiven. And I feel like here's where Spirit's like, and it's being taken out on ourselves, okay? This is a place where I want you guys to think about something really, really carefully, okay? As we take care of our body, there is as much importance as taking care of our body as our mind and our spirit. So in this, when we're holding on to something that's toxic, something I heard betrayal as well, could be where someone's betrayed us. That's not us. That's something that they've done, and it may really hurt us, but what I'm hearing right now is that's not ours to carry on. The more we hold on to those, I heard toxic betrayal or like the places in our world where forgiveness needs to come, we're not punishing them, we're punishing ourselves, right? It's not holding it against them by staying mad, it's holding it onto us. And for some of us, what I'm definitely feeling is this is a body thing, like body shaming. And it's time really to think about it. You know what? We got one life. We got one body. We may have many, many incarnations, but in this incarnation, I know I'm pretty attached to it, right? I'd like to see the fruits of my labor and my babies and my grandbabies. I would like to have, a very, very full life. For me personally, this means taking care of my body. I think that a lot of you may find this may be even just small little changes. Take a walk, right? Get half an hour of something that you enjoy. Do it. Go for a swim. Eat something healthy every day. Making sure that maybe this is a way to change your thinking process too. Instead of saying, I don't trust myself to make these changes, going, I do trust myself. There's something here I'm hearing about intuitive eating as well. That for some of you, rather than sticking so close to such a restrictive plan especially, means that your body's going to change day to day, and maybe your needs are going to change day to day. So if one day you are eating more of something that you would another day, what I'm hearing is this is kind of like, make sure that it's balancing it out. Okay, it's okay to eat, I heard, chips and candies once in a while, but this isn't something that we want to do all the time. And if you are struggling, I heard, with weight loss or with body care and your nutrition, before you put it in your mouth, one thing to ask would be, is this nutritious? How is this going to fuel me? What kind of energy, excuse me, is this going to give me? Okay, so I'm just going to pause you guys for a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry guys, my throat's really dry and Spirit was kind of cutting me off there. So, however this resonates for you, just know and trust yourself and bring forgiveness where it needs to come. What Spirit's also saying here is that there's a great importance right now in getting out into nature and meditating, regardless of whether this is actually a full-blown meditation session, excuse me, or if this is literally just getting outside and clearing your mind and not thinking for a while. So even if it's just 30 seconds or a minute of quiet mind, take those few moments in your worlds to just kind of, I heard, adjust. So I'm going to ask Archangel Gabriel before I bring tarot quickly what he'd like us to know. Spirit, what would you like to add to this? Archangel Gabriel, what messages would you like to add to this concerning body care? They're honing me in on that. You have divine guidance, which is the ideas you're receiving are heaven-sent answers to your prayers. Definitely, if you guys have been thinking about working in like your body care or your self-care routine, this is something to listen to. Detox is here as well. This is our diet, but this is our thinking as well. Because the more we're holding on to negative emotions and trapped emotions and I wanted to say incorrect ways of thinking, but this is not incorrect. It's just old, outdated ways that may even have some root in self-sabotage. Here's where it's like we need to release the toxins from your mind, body, and your diet so that you're holistically healthy, that we're not holding on to hurt and pain and refusing to give forgiveness where it needs to go, and we're not ending up sick because we're holding all this negativity within our body. Excuse me. If you guys hear my birds, they're out flying around. So the law of attraction says keep your thoughts positive and surround yourself with positive people and situations, and you will attract more positivity into your life. You know, it's really difficult to have a negative mindset when you are surrounding yourself with positivity and positive people. And I want to go back there, keep bringing me back to this body care. There's two ways we can think about this too, okay? We could look at ourselves and say, you know, I really need to change because I don't like the way that we look. And we could focus on all the different physical attributes that we don't like. Or we could focus on, you know what, we're getting ourselves healthy. We could tell ourselves things that we love ourselves, that we fuel our body with great food, that we move ourselves so that we can be stronger, that we can see our body as almost like a refuge for our soul, that it lives here and we're going to treat it in the best way possible. This is releasing those negative self-talk belief systems that tell you you're not good enough because you're freaking perfect, my friends. Take care of your body well, take care of your mind. And if there's times where I'm hearing, like some of you guys or some of us hear me sometimes suffer from a little bit of depression, and some of what I'm hearing in this is like when those depressive thoughts or those down thoughts come in, or those self-sabotage or those things that are telling you you're just not good enough, think about 3 really good things. Think about 3 great things about you. What do you love about yourself? And tell yourself that. Get your ass in the mirror and tell yourself, get your, look in, take a selfie and tell yourself whatever it is that you need to do. I think it's really important that you're looking at yourself so that you can say, hey, self, you're perfect and you're wonderful, and thank you for being here in this world. So I'm going to bring a little message from the Guardian Tarot. This is an absolutely beautiful deck for anyone who's interested. So let's see some guidance, please, for anyone who's watching. Thank you. And you have Justice here. This could be Libra, but they're more pointing to me that the scale of balance. So we have the 8 of Wands. This is, I heard, concluding cycles. When I was pre-shuffling, twice the 10 of Swords came out, which is about patterns and cycles. This is about ending cycles, I think, whereas you've got justice to an issue that has been plaguing you for a while, and I almost feel like it's a root system issue because this root is traveling up. There is also here this 3, this mind, body, and spirit, and understanding the importance of everything. I actually think here that what you're going to find, just a second, sorry, my hubby walked in, totally lost my train of thought. Okay, so I think what you're going to find here, though, is that whatever patterns we're discovering right now, this affects our doing space, right? And I think that there's going to be a lot of justice brought to, or at least understanding and finding balance in the ways that we move forward, okay? This could be communication, this could be travel, this could be something quick insights. But because it's that 8 and this infinity loop, it is understanding, I think, things, and I'm hearing more at a cellular level, as well as here really connecting in with our intuition, really connecting in with our ability to communicate with spirit as well. Because like the postcards say, are you still trying to do it all by your small self, or are you going to let spirit in and accept that divine guidance, which is at the bottom of the deck here, right? The 3 of Cups here, for some of you, this is a past situation. There may be information coming to light about this past situation. I think that it may be that you're for some of you, you could be traveling to places that remind you of passed on loved ones as well. But what I think is that it's time, really, if you see these, they're like the ghosts of the past. It's time to move on, because oftentimes you see with the 3 of Cups, it's it's not heartbreak, that's 3 of Swords. The 3 of Cups is happiness, joyfulness, celebration, and here there is, I heard like calmness and peace. So there may be just if you have had longings for the past, right? If this is what some of this is, that you're moving kind of like focus on the past issues or love that you may have had in the past, that's where I think it's really important to go back to the postcards from spirit that say, now's the time. It's not the past that's important. It may have shaped you, but the power lies in the present, and the power lies in now. And that's where your power is going to lie. So the bottom of the deck is the 2 of Swords. And I think this is where it's important, because it's your choice. It's my choice. It's all of our choice. It's our choice on how we take care of our body, the food that we fuel ourselves with. I understand it. What I'm hearing is food insecurity and things like that. There are lots of us who can't afford really healthy, nutritious food. But I think that's where that may be a fallacy in some ways, where we see that other things are more that it's easier to eat cheaper because other things cost a lot more money. But if we're to budget things and really look at the ways that you can eat, that's also something that you can actually change your mind. Because, if you think about that, here's an example, that eating chicken fingers is cheaper than going to buy the chicken breast. Sure. However, you're going to get more meals out of the chicken breast. Okay, so and then more nutrition, okay? I think for some of this is literally changing the way that you look at things, changing the way that you look at food, and what are you attracting, the people that you're attracting. I think this is really important to find that time for you so that you can make the decisions that are right for you. You also have strength here with the 8 of Cups, and I want to show you the last one is the Ace of Pentacles. The 10 of Cups was under there too. I lied. High Priestess too. I think that you know this. That 10 of Cups here with this Ace of Pentacles, some of you could be having a baby, so you're definitely going to want to detox, take care of your body, eat the foods that are right, because you want to make sure that your baby's developing properly, that you're getting the nutrition that you need, taking your prenatal vitamins, and also making sure that you're growing baby properly. So for a lot of you, this 3 of Cups, this could be what that happiness is if the baby is resonating. But there's something, that whatever decision is going to be made here, whatever justice is happening, I think it's been a long, rough, tough battle. And I'm going to be honest here, I know for me, parts of this definitely resonate, and some of the things that need to be released are definitely been a rough and tough battle. And it's like here, okay, how do I put it? With the intuition, I know, right? Just like I'm sure if we're talking right now and I'm saying something, you might know about it, right? Whatever's been a rough and tough battle, here's where it's up to us to push past our excuses and do something about it for ourselves. The 8 of Cups here too, I think this is where it's time really to release those emotions that are pent up, that have been stored, and that we've had to have a lot of strength to overcome because they're no longer serving us. So making these decisions to move forward, because the Ace of Pentacles, there's something brand new, it's something happening, there is some life building and growing, and this world that you're building, this world that you're growing, is going to bring you happiness, and is going to bring you success, and is something where I feel like Spirit's like, get out of your head first, because nothing good is going to come from staying cooped up inside here. This is where we need to really help release some of this. For some of you, what I'm hearing as well is if you're having trouble releasing Six of Swords here with the World. If you're having trouble releasing whatever it is that has been clung to or held on so dearly, Spirit's like, this is where some of this body care as well is going to come in, where we really, for your safety, they said safety, but for your sanity as well and for your health, those kinds of things are, I heard, just deteriorating. Okay, so there's this point of, we're going to, okay, they're saying, here's the way to put it, use all the strength it took, all that strength you had to get through this difficult situation. Use all that strength to push yourself forward, because you have it in you. You got this, and I believe in you. So you want your world to change? Change the way we think, change the way we act, change the way we do things in this world. For some of you, like I said, it's getting a walk. It's going out and having some physical activity. It's taking care of yourself, and it's working towards your goals in the way that you know is best for you. Last card before I go, I'm going to bring you a message from the Self-Care Oracle. As one parting message, I love what just fell out. Take a walk. Take a walk, my friends. And we have sound healing under here as well. For some of you, this may be playing with some singing bowls. It may be drumming. It may be singing. It may be creating music, pouring your heart and your emotions, anything that you need to release. Listening to music or creating music could definitely help you. But taking a walk is so important, because we're going to explore nature. We're going to explore many, many different landscapes. We're going to be able to get into tune with nature, get in tune with ourselves, get in tune with spirit. I'm hearing be bear wise. I'm a little paranoid. But take a walk, get out, clear your mind. It's so, so good for you. And they're asking me to give you just a quick reading from the book, from this, number 52. And I'm going to hold it up so you can see this card. The mantra for this, which may be helpful, and I feel like very helpful throughout this month, is, with each step forward, I release what no longer serves me. So if you are thinking about journaling and trying to go dive deeper into this, what sights, sounds, and smells do you notice when you go for walks? And how do these things make you feel? That's one really great thing, to even being present in this present moment. When we're trying to change our world and create a new situation and create new structures in our world, we want to be really, really aware. And they're also showing me, sorry, I know I'm everywhere here, but they're showing me authenticity. I think that's important too, because it says, trust your real self, whom God created, divinely perfect, has the strength and knowledge needed for the situation. If you need to clear your mind, taking a walk, coming back and saying, what did I smell? Well, when I was walking, I could really smell the leaves, right? Or I could smell the flowers. Right now, where I live, I'm in Canada, there are wild phlox all through the woods, and it smells so good in there. So it's kind of like this honey, beautiful smell, right? And paying attention to the things that are different. This also keeps us present in terms of different seasons. The Three of Swords is on the bottom under here. So definitely something that's been troublesome, or something that's hurt you, hurt your mind, hurt your heart. It's really time to help release those and focus on yourself. I think that's one really, really important place here, is that we're always moving forward. We're needing to focus on ourselves, focus on our authenticity. And also, don't forget, when we're giving forgiveness out, don't forget to give it to yourself as well, my friends. It's really important. Give yourself grace. Give yourself, I heard also, permission to trust yourself, because, my friends, you know the way. So you know the way that you are meant to go. And in terms of taking a walk, sometimes it's nice to not know where you're going. Follow a trail you haven't been on. Experience and explore something new. That's the message that I have. I hope that you guys have a wonderful month. The Zodiacs will be coming out soon. So, yeah, I love you all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.